Welcome back. It's me, Jazier, and today we're reading chapter 2 and 3 because chapter 2 has 2 pages. So let's get on our word of the day so we can start reading. Today's word of the day is unruly. U-N-R-U-L-Y. It's an adjective. It means wild, rowdy, or rebellious. Word appears on mob, teenager, and hair. Use it as much as possible. Now, let's get to reading. It's our book from yesterday, the same one, but now we're reading chapter 2 and 3. Chapter 2. Need more screen time. Computer, smartphone, smart TV, tablet, it didn't matter. Jaden Toussaint had tasted his destiny, and he wanted more. Luckily, as a scientist, he had the tools he needed to figure it out. Asking for things over and over had sometimes gotten him what he wanted in the past, so maybe repetition would work. He decided to start with that. The repetition. Test. Day 1. He asked his sister in the kitchen. He asked his mother in the car. He asked his father in the bedroom. No luck. Jaden Toussaint, the note taker, noted these failures in his notebook, but otherwise took no note of them. He pressed on. The repetition. Test. Day 2. This time, he asked his mother in the kitchen, his father in the car, his sister in her bedroom. That didn't work either. But not to worry. Trying again and again is a part of the scientific method. Every good scientist knows that you might have to try hundreds, even thousands of times before your experiment is a success. And Jaden Toussaint was nothing if not a good scientist. He experimented with location, tone of voice, and time of day. No matter which variable he tested for, nothing seemed to work. The repetition, test, day 23. Even scientists get discouraged sometimes, and Jaden Toussaint was beginning to think that he might never get screen time again. But all that changed when Miss Bates stepped in. Chapter 3. Miss Bates' class. Miss Bates was the world's most perfect kindergarten teacher. She played math games. She did science experiments. She got all Jaden Toussaint's jokes. Once she had even let them paint on a wall, directly on the wall, no paper. At circle time, Miss Bates always let him sit next to his 2 best friends, Winston and Owen. Evie and Sanha were cool too, but they sat on the other side of the rug. Just when JT thought kindergarten couldn't get any better, something truly amazing happened. Kindergarten homework. For the first half of the school year, kindergartners didn't get to do any homework. That was so unfair. Why let them go to school, then deprive them of homework? When he had asked his mother why kindergartners were treated so unfairly, she said, "Well, baby, a lot of the kids have never been to school before. Too many new things at once can feel overwhelming. So the teachers hold back on homework so everyone can get used to school first. I know, JT blurted out almost before his mother was done talking. He didn't mean to be rude. It just popped out like that sometimes. His mother gave him an incredulous look. I know, he repeated instantly. Pause. The thing is, he didn't really know. I mean, he knew it by the time he said it, but he hadn't known it before his mother had said it. You know, unpause. What Jaden Toussaint really meant to say was, thanks, Mom. I didn't know that before, but it makes sense, so I know now. Actually, he said he did say all of that, but he said it in his mind. I know was just the only part that came out. Jaden Toussaint, his mother had sighed. You know a lot, but you don't know everything. It irked him when his mother had said that he did know everything, well, almost everything, and that was close enough to count. Luckily, Miss Bates was so awesome that when she said, guess what, everyone? This is the week that we start our kindergarten homework assignments. And Jaden Toussaint had gleefully shouted, I know! Instead of saying that annoying thing his mother always said about him not knowing everything. Miss Bates said, I'm sure you do. Just then, she smiled such a beautiful smile that JT was sure that she meant it. The best part was that the kindergarten homework sheet was drawn like a tic-tac-toe board, with assignments in each square. Computer time was right in the center. Chapter 4, The Thrill of Victory. So today we're done with Chapter 2 and 3. Tap to subscribe. And don't forget to use your word of the day as much as possible. Goodbye.